My older brother suggested I use his car for my date, then reported the car as stolen. My older brother, Ty, was my best friend when we were kids. He never grew away from me as we got older. He always included me when he went to hang out with his friends. He always made sure I felt seen and heard. I thought we were very close. I was there for him when his girlfriend cheated on him. He was there when I told my first crush I liked her and she shot me down. In high school, I shot up several inches and put on weight in the gym, working out my upper body. I was on the football team and I had this crush on one of the cheerleaders. She was a cute girl and I wanted to ask her out for ages, until she finally asked me out senior year and I said yes, of course. For my first date with her, I wanted to take her to the nicest restaurant in town. Ty had a really nice convertible that was his baby. He never let anyone touch it, but he suggested I use his car with very little hesitation. I was shocked. "Are you serious?" I asked. He nodded but wouldn't meet my eyes. "Just don't wreck it," he said, tossing me the car keys. "Consider this your graduation present." I hugged him tightly before hopping in the car and driving across town to pick her up. I had already showered and got dressed before he told me to use his car. My date was very impressed with the car, and the night was off to a wonderful start. Until we started leaving town and suddenly I heard sirens behind me. I frowned. I wasn't speeding or anything. Did I have a blown taillight or something? I pulled over onto the shoulder of the road and 2 cops got out of the car behind us. One stayed back by their car while the other one strolled up to my window. "Are you Dallas Whitmore?" he called through my open window. "Yes," I called back. "Do we have a problem here?" "Hands up," the officer called. "Put them out of the window and use them to open your door from the outside. Then get out of the car slowly." My heart was racing in my chest as I exchanged worried glances with my date. But I slowly obeyed the officer until I was standing on the road, facing him as he shined his flashlight in my face. "You've been accused of stealing Ty's car," he finally said. My jaw dropped. "You must be mistaken," I protested. "Ty said I could borrow the car. Our parents are witnesses." The cop sighed. "I'm just doing my job," he said. "You're going to have to come with us. We'll get a tow truck for the car, and your friend needs to find a ride home now." My date was already on the phone with someone. She shot me a dirty look before climbing out of the car and storming off. The cop in front of me cuffed my wrists behind my back and shoved me into the back of his car. "What is happening?" I whispered to myself. We got to the police station where Ty and my parents were sitting out front, waiting. Ty had fake tears in his eyes, and Mom and Dad both looked red in the face with anger. "Why did you steal his car?" Mom suddenly yelled as we got closer to them. "I didn't!" I cried, but no one was listening to me. My protests fell on deaf ears. I was getting frustrated. They tossed me in a freezing cold interrogation room, cuffing my wrist to the metal table where I sat for hours trying to tell my side of the story. I could tell the cops didn't believe me. Finally, I slammed my fists against the table. "I want my lawyer," I snarled. "Obviously you aren't going to believe me, so get me someone who will." I closed my mouth and refused to speak again without a lawyer present. Finally, a middle-aged man in a nice suit strolled into the room with a briefcase and a no-nonsense attitude. "Hello, Mr. Whitmore," he said to me. "I'm the family lawyer, hired by your mother in private. Let's get you out of here." I stared at him. "What is going on?" I demanded. "Your brother's car was found with tons of bags of white powder," said the lawyer. "We think he was trying to get you to take the fall for him. So you believe I didn't steal the car then?" I asked. "Oh, we're beyond that, kid," he laughed. "I already gave the cops a clip of your brother telling you to take his car. Your parents have had cameras set up around the house ever since we realized your brother had to be bad." I couldn't believe this. My brother, my best friend, and I didn't really know him, did I? It was a very messy trial. My brother finally confessed to everything. He really was trying to make me take the fall for his mess-ups. I vowed to never speak to him again because of that. The sad thing is that he was found dead in his cell a few days after getting convicted.